Done. I'm dead. I'm half dead, but I'm done. What do you think? 3 days. Kicked its butt. Kicked it in the teeth. Now I'm going home. Hi, I'm Derek. 10 years ago, I had an idea to build a pirate ship in the backyard of our Nashville home. With a little extra cash and a little leftover lumber, I went to work. And 2 months later, the first pirate Playship was born. And now, after traveling to over 40 states and 4 different countries, I've handcrafted over 120 pirate ships. Now I'm looking to do something a little more exciting and to really push the limits. With all the different hats I wear, life sure stays interesting. And although I may not talk or act like one, I think at this point I've earned the title the Playship Pirate. Here we are in Greensboro, and as you can see, we have quite the existing playset in the yard. It's been here for who knows how many years. And we've done a slight upgrade. I am from Knoxville, Tennessee. Moved out here to the Nashville area in about 2008. Pirates Cove, baby. Got a big ship, we got a bridge, a zip line, rock wall, pretty fun stuff. When we first moved out here, we had a nice big backyard and a small house. I had 2 boys at that time, and there wasn't anything for them to do in the yard. There was no play sets, nothing really to play on. And I thought, you know what, I gotta build something for these kids to hang out on and to explore on. I had really no idea how it was gonna end up, what it was gonna look like. But by the time it was finished, it looked pretty cool, pretty killer. It was nice and big. It was nestled in some trees in the backyard. And all the neighbors said, hey, you need to do this as a business. You need to build these for other people. So I built the website and started marketing a pirate playship, and got my first job, and the rest is history. So over the past 10 years, been to over 40 states in the U.S. and actually 4 different countries now, building pirate ships. And this is a little pirate map we have on the website. It's been really cool to see this map really fill up with pirate playships flags. That was at a Jewish synagogue that we built in Port Washington, New York. Yeah, I can't really find many states in the East that don't have the pirate flag proudly displayed. Been to some really cool places, met a lot of good people and some really interesting places. One in particular, we did a job in Monterrey, Mexico. He wanted to surprise his kids for Christmas. Santa was going to bring a pirate ship to them. So I get down to the Mexico-Texas border. We go through just fine, but the materials truck gets stopped and gets searched and gets confiscated. So that was a little unfortunate. It set me back a couple days. It's Friday, December 20th. We're just finally getting started here in Monterey. I've been here for 3 days. And we had a couple problems with our materials, so finally getting going. You see, we're inside a big cage. He built on his property a 20-foot fence with a privacy wall around it for me to build inside while we were there. This was the week before Christmas.
Well, this is a special gift for our sons for Christmas. So, like, we don't want them to see what's happening here, and supposedly Santa Claus is bringing the ship. We made all this in order for them not to have any view inside, and we're gonna take this on the 24th at night, so they can come here on the 25th on Christmas Eve and see what Santa Claus brought.
This might be one of the smartest things I've done in a long time. I'm walking in downtown Monterrey, Mexico, back to my hotel. I was supposed to have a buddy of mine that speaks Spanish go with me, but at the last minute he had to bail. So here I am walking the streets of downtown Monterrey, not knowing Spanish, in the middle of the night to get back to my hotel. That was a little nerve-wracking.
So I'm recording this just in case this is my last transmission. That way there's maybe a record of this. So, adios, hasta luego.
So this was a week before Christmas. So if any funny business went down in Mexico, then I wasn't making it back for Christmas.
Awesome. That's my hotel. I made it. I just had to act like I belonged here. It was all good.
But luckily, it worked out well, and I got done. He had a great reveal for Christmas for his kids, and I got back in time for Christmas in Tennessee, so that was cool.
I'm half dead, but I'm done. Kicked its butt, kicked it in the teeth. Now I'm going home.
Dachshund's waiting. There's Carter.
Over the years, it tends to be about 2 or 3 projects a month, and when I'm gone, I go and I hit it hard. You know, I'm there working 12, 14 hours a day, because it is a lot. You know, we have 5 boys now, ages 13 down to 2. So it's quite a handful for my wife to take care of, but man, she does an awesome job. And the kids really pull together.
Things being compared without using Minecraft.
It works out well because it kind of gives them time away from me for a minute and gives me the chance to just go and get the job done, and then I can come home and I can stay home for a week or 2 and not have to leave it anymore. So.
Come on. What are you doing? That's me. No. Don't you say no. You little booger.
Well, actually.
It's really worked out well. It was a challenge at first, for sure, to be gone for 5, 6, 7 days. Now that we've gotten the build time down to about 2 to 3 days, we can do the ultimate ship, which is the largest one we do, in I think 24 hours was the fastest we've ever done it.
Here we go. Be ready. You ready?
So leave on a Monday, get back on a Wednesday night or Thursday. Not bad.
Hi, Karina. Are you having fun? What did I just build for you? Is it a ship?
Been to some really cool places. Met a lot of good people.
One day she'll get full use of the whole thing, which will be soon.
Oh yeah.
Been able to meet new people everywhere I go. That really helps keep it fresh and keep it interesting, because there's always new things to see and places to go and people to meet and new relationships to make. So that's cool.
How's that feel up there, Captain? Yeah. About to get us here a thunderstorm.
We've built pirate ships in blizzards, believe it or not. We did one time where we had to actually put up a tent, like a big top type of tent.
All right, boys and girls, here we are, Terra, Haute, Indiana. It's like 5 degrees or somewhere in there. We got our tent set up, we got our heaters going, and we are ready to get this show on the road.
And it was bone-chilling cold. And I don't know how we got through that. We had heaters blowing through the whole time. It took us probably a week to get this thing finished, and we froze our tails off. So that taught me a valuable lesson. I'll be going to Florida in January. We did a really cool build in Alabama. This guy owns, I don't know, 100 acres down there. Him and his family, they do competitive skiing, it's like ski jumping, water skiing. So they had their own private lake, and this guy wanted a pirate ship floating on a dock on his lake. So we roped it off on the dock, and we started building. That was really interesting, really fun. We put a diving board as a plank on it, and they push it out in the lake and anchor it down, and it sits there to this day. You can look on Google Earth and check it out. It's pretty cool. We did a really cool build up in North Beach, Maryland, just a little bit outside Washington, D.C. This one was really cool. It's right on the beach, this kind of public area. We set up a time lapse of this build, so we have from the very beginning, you've got the ocean, you've got the sunset, sunrises. It's just really, really cool. So we built a pirate ship for a Major League Baseball player. He was an all-star, actually played for the Brewers, but he lived in Phoenix. He wanted something pretty cool in his backyard. His entire backyard, he had turf, but it was all the bouncy, squishy kind of turf, so it felt like a trampoline on his entire backyard. Really cool. We built a huge pirate ship back there and a zip line, and that one was pretty sweet. He was a really cool guy. So I've been fortunate to be able to work with Make-A-Wish Foundation for many years now. I think I may have done 7 or 8 or 9 projects with Make-A-Wish.
On my ship, on that ship.
They contacted me, several years ago, and ever since then I've been able to continue to do these. Make-A-Wish in Cleveland would realize that I did something in Nashville, and then so they would kind of pass my name along. That's been a really neat thing to be involved in. I never thought I would be building pirate ships for kids that, really have challenges in their lives, and it really is something that I had to look forward to. So that's been very cool. I've met a lot of really special kids and families that are just so appreciative and so thankful to have me and the guys come on out and help them really put a smile on the face, because a lot of these kids don't have a lot to smile about, and it's really amazing how positive their attitudes can be in the light of the challenges that they have. You know, 120 pirate ships is a lot, and people ask me, well, where are your plans? You know, how do you know what to do? And I'm like, my plans are here, and like gun just like goes on its own when I'm on a job site. I don't even have to think about it anymore. So I've started to branch out into some more challenging, just unique kinds of builds, just to keep it fresh. We built what we call the Pirate Adventure Backyard, and that was pretty amazing. Lots of cool stuff. Big, huge sandboxes, and then he wanted a tree house, and he wanted a bridge to the castle, and then we had a zip line from the castle to another fort, and all sorts of different structures on this property. That turned out to be really fun. Last year we did this thing out in Oregon. We called it an epic tree cabin. So how about this view for this is the big killer, huh?
Gosh.
I mean, yeah, this is the way to do it. There's really no words to describe this thing. Back in the Oregon wilderness, about 100 acres.
When we can get close, we can get the general, then we can go from our one solid that we know, and then we can shoot, you know, from there. Beautiful weather out here, and we feel like we're pretty on schedule. That looks questionable.
That's land.
We built this massive cabin that was just cool. One of the coolest things we've ever done. Probably the most challenging project we've ever tackled.
Okay, I'm kind of stuck here.
Seems like you got yourself in a little precarious situation there.
And that was really a fun challenge to tackle.
I don't wear a tool belt.
I can't get this guy to wear a belt.
I have before.
So we're looking for more things like that to really keep it fresh. We're looking at doing a pirate ship bar in the Bahamas here in the next couple of months. Y'all are coming with me on my next building adventure, so stay tuned and I'll give you a behind the scenes look at the Oregon Treehouse, the Bahamas Pirate Bar, and many other cool things. Who knows what we'll get into. It's going to be lots of fun. You don't want to miss what's coming next on the Playship Pirate.